I'm on to you all. I've figured it out. We've found a way to be able to turn off Zoom when we're not looking at Zoom. Just so you know, it's a new game now. The entire game has changed. We can move and look at questions and not be interrupted. It's going to be wild and you're going to hate us, but it's going to work really well, I think. We'll see. It might not at all. Nobody will like it. Everyone will hate it, but that is a fact. Emily is here. We have Nico as well and Patrick. Look at that. We've got some, it looks like everyone has come in with the different numbers. Emily is first. Nico is second. Emily is second. Emily is first, third. Patrick is third, second. Nico is second, third, and Patrick is third, which is correct. We've also got Melissa, who is here. This is great. As you all know, you can join the meeting. Meet.anotherwastedhour.com. That is where you can come to find us. I will warn you, though, as you join the meeting, we will not hear you until we move to the scene where there is the Zoom. We had some times where people were kind of shouting over each other and stuff like that. So I think I have solved this. There might be some growing pains. We're not sure for sure. You'll hear us. You can talk all you want when we're not looking over at the Zoom, and you can have your own little party. You can make fun of us. That's perfectly reasonable and allowed. Looks like Mordecai has joined us as well. And so, yes, we do have people. They're connecting to audio. But here's the thing. Right now, if Emily were to say anything, we wouldn't hear it. Right?
Which doesn't mean Emily cannot say something.
Yeah, and it won't be on the stream. So if Emily wants to call us names right now, she is welcome to do that. She can unmute, and she's just sticking her tongue out at us. We can't hear it, and you can't see it on the stream, but it's happening. That's just a fact. But we do like Emily. So you know what? We should let's run over and go to our Zoom view here. And now we should be able to hear Emily if she says anything.
Hi.
Look at that. See? And hopefully you're hearing her as well. If we did all the connections correctly, that'll work. So when we move away from Zoom to show questions and everything, all of you can conspire against us in the meeting. And then when we come back, you can have pranks. I don't know what you'll do. I have no idea when we give you full autonomy.
We're
what
testing this
could
in
happen.
production, though. So someone in Twitch could maybe tell us if you can hear Emily.
Yeah. So when Emily talks, are you still hearing Emily? That's the question that we would have.
Hi.
She's
right on
giving you
cue.
A lot to work with there, everyone. So I don't know what else you could ask.
Melissa can hear Emily.
Good. Okay, so that's working. So far, so good. Yes, now she is muted.
Indeed.
Our lovely assistant,
Yes.
Emily.
I have never heard Emily say fewer things. This is amazing. But all right, so this is good. We'll probably have to explain this a few times because it is a little weird and different.
But Emily knows, and so Emily can pass the information on to people who are in the Zoom and who are frustrated by the fact that we're not responding to them.
Right. When we're not in the Zoom show. So if you see when we're streaming, there is a little window that shows everybody that's on Zoom. When we're not in that view, you're not going to hear from the Zoom people.
Emily, I dub the sheriff of the Zoom call.
Copy.
You're going to be our ambassador to Zoom. That's what you are. All right, so that we're waiting on more people. We've got Ian who's joined us. He is Thirst, which is the combination of third and
We
first.
do not yet have a puppy sighting, which is a little sad. Oh,
There's a puppy. We still don't have any kittens. That's a little disappointing, but
That is disappointing.
that could come in time. We have a Patrick sighting.
Hello.
Hi, puppy.
Hi, Mackenzie. Mackenzie was like, laptop?
It almost looks like Patrick's
Mackenzie
wearing.
is practicing her sit.
Yeah. Oh, good job! Look
Oh.
at that.
And now we're going to go down, I think.
Oh, we'll see. It has to pay attention first.
Well, that's kind of hard for puppies.
Yeah, puppy paying attention. No.
Oh, yeah.
Well done. For a second there, I thought Patrick was wearing a Capitals jersey.
And then you realized it was orange.
Yeah, and then the coloration was all off. But I don't know if people have seen the Capitals have put out a new jersey.
Oh, we're doing a stay now.
It's pretty cool. It's got the old school eagle. They call it the Screaming Eagle across the front.
Oh, that was very good, Mackenzie.
Oh, Mackenzie's better behaved than I am. That is fantastic.
He rarely sits and stays.
Yeah, not often. It is very rare for me to sit still in any manner, but definitely not staying when other things are happening. Are you kidding me? Come on.
Can we cancel the show and just watch Mackenzie doing training?
It's the Mackenzie Show, where we just watch everything happen. Oh, we've got Brad is here.
Hi, Brad.
Excellent. Hey, Brad is here. Danny is also here.
Brad, have you been here before?
Yeah, that's my coworker, Brad, I think.
Oh, hi, coworker Brad.
Brad got a Twitch account because of our show, if I recall correctly.
Well, you are welcome, Brad.
Gray says hi as well. Hello, Gray.
Hi, Gray.
We have 8 people. 8 people playing today. We need a couple more before we can get started. We do have a backup plan. Luckily, almost everybody is over on Twitch. In fact, everyone, it looks, is available on Twitch. So we can do our other trivia. For some reason, we don't have enough people for our usual trivia. It's a little more interactive. If you're on Twitch, you'll see a little like
Shaggy is here.
ball come up and you'll have to like accept something, but you get to interact with it, which is kind of cool. Shaggy is also here. We're getting close. This is
We
good.
need one more person.
One more person. And then we will be able to use questions that we have had for like 3 weeks. So this is exciting.
Yeah.
That means you'll have to find all new questions, which is a lot of work, I know, but probably pretty exciting for you since it's been a while. No? Maybe not. Again, if you'd like to join the meeting, you're welcome to meet.anotherwastedhour.com. You can be on the show. All you have to do is go to that link. Now, we've set it up so that you will hear us through the whole show there if you want to listen to there. And but we've turned off the sound for the stream and for us when we're not in the Zoom view. That way people can talk amongst themselves and things like that, and you don't feel like you're interrupting. Yeah.
I'm just giving a Mackenzie update. I think we're doing Leave It now.
Leave it. Oh, that is so mean. That's such a mean thing to do to anyone. I'm going to give you these things you want. Do not take them. Whatever you do not eat this delicious
She's doing a
food.
great job.
Oh, so good. So well behaved. Nicely
I
done.
feel like we're narrating the Westminster Dog Show.
I'm just saying, I think that she had to leave 2 snacks on her paws and only got 1 snack for it. So Mackenzie, I'm
The
just
ROI
saying,
there is not good.
yeah, the economics of that was not smart. I would definitely have gone for the 2 snacks. In the future, Mackenzie, just a thought. Shaggy found Giant had eggnog, shortbread cookies, and peppermint mini Oreos. All right.
Nice.
That sounds lovely. If you like eggnog, by the way, best eggnog you can possibly get,
Ever.
South Mountain Creamery.
So good.
That's over in Maryland, I believe, right? Is it in Maryland?
It's in Reisterstown, Maryland.
Yeah, Reisterstown, Maryland. Very good. They also distribute it to like Whole Foods. I feel like the Whole Foods version wasn't quite as good for some reason.
The Whole Foods version
Yeah.
technically comes through Homestead Creamery,
Okay.
so it's not always the same.
Not the same ones. Okay.
Yeah,
But
it's
if you go grab yourself some quarts or pints or whatever. What is it that we get?
It was
we
a quart.
A quart. Get yourself like 4 quarts of some eggnog from South Mountain Creamery. Oh, it's very good.
You might be able to get a half gallon too.
It's very good. Do they make egg-free eggnog? They don't, but this would be worth trying, right? Because aren't you challenging yourself with eggs? I'm just saying.
Might be hashtag worth it.
The opposite of the marshmallow test. Yes.
Middletown, Maryland.
Middletown, Maryland. So Brad is referring to, there was a test where they gave kids a marshmallow and said, if you wait and don't eat this marshmallow, you get 2 marshmallows. And kids often just ate the marshmallow.
Because there's a marshmallow in front of them.
Right. And
Like,
so...
don't be an idiot.
and so, yeah, a lot of them didn't get two marshmallows. If I remember correctly, I think that's how it turned off. Do they make nog-free eggnog? Yes. But I feel like it's a waste because the nog is just a byproduct of making Naugahyde, or it's all the leftover bits.
It's from the Naga cows.
When they take the hide off, they use the rest of the nog for the eggnog. So it feels like it would be a real waste, and they're throwing that away, and it's probably bad for the environment. So I would definitely not go with the nog-free eggnog. Way better than ham nog or broccoli nog. Yeah, that is true. Those there were a lot of different nogs starting out, and eggnog won over. There was originally, it's like how cars, there were gasoline cars, and there were steam cars, and there were even battery-driven cars early on. And then they ended up going with gasoline. It became the most popular. Same thing happened with eggnog. Brussels sprout nog was not terribly well liked by children. We found that out. What about Keith nog, says Shaggy. It depends on how long it's been since I've showered. That might go sour on you. I'm just saying that it depends on the season. Let's put it that way. Or the seasoning. Perhaps the seasoning is the right word for it.
It's gross what you're saying right now.
Why? What is wrong with that? You're the type of person that wouldn't even try earwax nog. I'm just saying. Because you don't have a very open mind about these things. No? See, I'm just saying. All right, so let's see. We've got our people here. We need another person. That's important. But we do have a backup plan. We've got 2 more minutes. We've got 30 questions.
You can get a half gallon of eggnog.
Half gallon of eggnog. Never eat your own nog. That is true. Just don't nog your own anything. I'll be honest. At 7:15, we'll be switching over. We'll just be doing the trivia on Twitch. So if you're on Twitch, you're good. You got to do nothing else except that when you see the alert come up, you'll have to approve the piece of software that we'll be doing with it. But here's some good news.
Craig's here.
Craig is here. So, do we have any people that are leaving? That's the other thing I have to ask. Is everybody planning on sticking around for a while? Because if we start this and then we end up with like 8 people for most of it, we're going to get cranky. Everybody's here for the long haul of it, right? 10 people. All right. This is good. People, we did it. We did it. Congratulations.
Woo!
So one way that you can get some points right here, right now, is you can share the show on Facebook, and I'm going to do that because we will get to see what it looks like. So if we share the show on Facebook, we should see the little alert there. You can host the show as Patrick has done on Twitch. I can't do that for you because I'm already hosting the actual show. So I can't like rehost it in any way. But you get points for all of those. Do we have a theme?
I don't remember.
You don't recall if there's a theme? I feel like we do have a theme, but I could be wrong.
Yes.
There is a theme, so that means that every share and every host that you folks do will put 5 points into a bank. Whoever gets the theme correct will get those points. If more than one person gets it, then it means that it will be split evenly among those people. We'll round up if it's less than a solid number. Ian's going to try and guess the theme. The theme is : I guess is what he's guessing. do not guess the theme now, especially since the first 10 questions are not theme questions. We will ask you for the theme. You don't want to guess before that, or you will be deducted points. Those are the rules. Remember,
And I will be extremely cross with you.
Remember, you answer a question, you get 1 point if you get it right. You get 2 points if you're the first person to get it right. And if you are in a matchup, then if you're the first person in the matchup to get it correct, you get 5 points. If you do not know the answer and you think nobody else knows the answer, you can throw a Karen, right? That's Karen with an I.
Karin, Karen.
And if nobody gets the answer correct, you get a point. But if anyone gets the answer correct, you lose a point.
-1.
Those are pretty much all the rules. At the end, we're going to have one final question that you can bet it all on and possibly double your score. So keep that in mind. A final Jeopardy, as you may think of. So that's, I think, all that we need. Last chance, everybody, if you want to be on the meeting, meet.anotherwastedhour.com. Yes, rip Alex Trebek. A new one. Is that not what they meant? Is that not what they were saying? Oh. So, yeah, unfortunately he has passed. That is very sad. Craig, welcome to the meeting. We have some new technology that we're doing, just to make you aware. When we switch away from the meeting on the show, not only will we not see the video, but we also won't hear the audio. We won't be hearing it. The stream won't be hearing it. But whenever we come back to Zoom, we'll obviously be re-engaging that. Good news.
It's a chance to call us nasty names.
Yeah, good news is when we're not showing the Zoom, like when we're showing a question, you can do whatever the hell you want. It won't distract us. Nothing will go wrong. When we come back to you, you can have already set up pranks, or I don't know what you might do. But if you're upset because during the time we're showing questions or other things, we're not responding to you, that is why. It's because we can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Yes.
Noted.
Any questions?
How many cameras do you have set up?
We have
3.
3 cameras set up.
Okay.
Yes. It's absolutely true.
A whole lot of you two going on.
Mm-hmm. Eventually, we might switch to this new camera that we got that's in the Zoom meeting. It's a higher quality camera. It requires more light, which I know Caitlin doesn't like much, so we'll see how that goes. But it will also make a really nice picture. So we're going to play with that in the future, but right now, we're just doing it this way.
Not today.
Not today. Not today, Satan. So Shaggy's also joined. Shaggy, you heard the instructions that the meeting will not be broadcast to us or anyone else when we're not here watching, so everyone knows. Ian looks different. I don't know why Ian looks different, but he looks different. Yeah.
Can we go to question 1 now?
Yes. He has also got lights next to his eyes.
Can you announce the matchup first, though?
I can also do that. So for question number 1, we're going to have Emily and Nico going head-to-head on this. First person to get it right gets 5 points. Second person gets 1 point. If no one gets it right, 0 points. That's how it works.
Everyone else should still answer the question.
Yeah, you're still a part of it. You're still going to get points if you do it. So let's go to the questions. Question number 1 is...
From which country did the smorgasbord originate?
Delicious. Really do like a good smorgasbord.
For a very long time growing up, I thought it was smorgasborg.
Yeah.
It's not.
That's the people in the meeting. They're all the board because they're in a square, and Ian has the lights on his head, so that's why. But no, it is smorgasbord.
Board.
Yes, which
Oh,
is
I just awarded someone A points.
the letter A.
The letter A points.
That's good. So we're doing kind of a hexadecimal thing.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Oh, balls. You know what I didn't do?
No, what?
I didn't add Craig.
Well, you should definitely add Craig. He's lovely.
Did you add Craig?
I did. Craig is right here at the bottom of my list.
Oh.
He will be matched up with Shaggy here towards the end of this round, I would assume. Or halfway through, maybe even so. About 5 seconds left, so get your answers in. whoever did it, it's fantastic. We're very glad that it was created.
Oh, look, Ankh-Morpork.
All right, let's go to the Zoom and see what people have to say here. We do have a cat now. That's good. That changed.
Meow.
This is good. I like the surprise of this, that sometimes we're just going to see other new random things and be completely unaware of it. The cat may have had a guess. We'll have to see. Facebook is not caught up yet, but is going to be shortly. Let's do this. Come on,
Oh,
Facebook.
Jennifer is here.
Hey, Jennifer is here. Welcome, Jennifer. Glad to have you. All right, so a lot of people said Sweden. We've got some Germany. We got a Germany. We've got Swedenborg. We've got Ankh-Morpork. Smorgasbord was a tennis player, says Brad. Smorgasbord, maybe. Smorgasbord.
Board.
And then Jennifer went with Sweden B. Yeah.
Swedeby.
Swede B.
A Swede.
That would be Swedeb.
A Swede is what I think a parsnip is called
Oh.
in England.
I don't
I
believe you.
believe you are correct.
That's not true. I don't believe Craig either. Craig is a liar. You're a liar. That's
Rutabaga.
That I'd believe. Okay, I'd believe that. That makes sense.
A rutabaga is a Swede. Yeah, because my grandmother said parsnip, and that would
Oh.
be
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, that would make. I like to think that. Jennifer went with Swede ebb, which I assume is the opposite of a Swede flow, right?
Yeah.
It comes and goes. The Swedes, they file in, they file out. That is a Swede ebb and flow.
parsnips are dope.
And rutabaga, but parsnips more. Love parsnips and rutabagas. All right, there you go. Shaggy has quoted Pearl Jam. That's what he's gone with as his answer. Time's up. What is the correct answer?
Sweden.
Sweden is it. Congratulations. Everybody that got Sweden got points. Who won our matchup? Emily and Nico.
That would be Emily.
Oh, Emily got it. Did Nico get it right as well?
No, she said Ankh-Morpork.
Oh, you bastard. All right.
Just for the record, I have given Jennifer a point for Swedeby.
Close enough.
It seemed pretty. The B is next to the N on the keyboard.
Close. And sweet B, not a different word, which would make it a little more weird,
Yes.
right? All right. So let's go to question number 2, right? Question number 2.
Allow me to set up for that occasion.
And our we're going to do Patrick versus Melissa in our face-to-face here, our head-to-head.
Patrick versus Melissa. At what temperature Fahrenheit does water boil?
Ooh, quick.
Whew.
They were quick. Look at that. People are coming in fast.
Coming in hot.
Coming in hot, says
Ha,
as
ha.
Craig would say.
Hot. Because it's heating things.
It's heating things. Yeah, they're coming in. Look at this. Everybody's going with 212. You all are on a roll. It's a type of boil. You get it?
It's a type of boil.
It's a rolling boil. That's all right. Let's see. All right, this one may have been easy. This may have been easy.
Well,
for
these are our
folks.
easy questions. The night starts out with the easy questions.
Then what happens after that?
They get more challenging.
Oh no!
And then halfway through the night,
Easy.
all bets are off.
Oh, just everything goes sideways, and you have no idea what.
I
might
can't
be
manage
happening.
difficulty of questions and a theme at the same time.
5 seconds to get your answer, and if you haven't answered, you're gonna want to do it now. Just so you know. All right, time is up. We're gonna go over back to our Zoom folks, who we've had muted all this time, but now are unmuted. I don't know if they're saying things. They're being oddly well behaved, I think, is it's our system.
I'm watching a puppy.
Puppy.
That's fair. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Craig, did you answer this question?
Oh, look.
Yes, it boils at hot.
At
Hot.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
came in hot.
Thank you. That is so great.
Jennifer has also joined us on the show. Welcome, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
All right, time is officially up over on Facebook as well. Let's
This
see
is
what.
exciting.
Yeah, it's very exciting. Let's see what everybody got. Looks like mainly 212. We have 212.1, 212.121. I didn't see Jennifer. Did you have a guess? It doesn't look like it came. No,
Jennifer
okay.
did not answer. That's fine.
That's fine. You can
pass.
Be conservative on it. That's not a bad idea. Sometimes you pass on these.
Mordecai
things.
said 212 if you're not
Lurking.
watching.
Nico is also joining the show. Welcome, Nico. All right, so who won our face-to-face? Patrick and Melissa. Who won?
Patrick.
Patrick. Oh my goodness. That household over there is starting to sweep up on these points, folks. We're gonna have to put a kibosh on this. Did Melissa also get it right?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Points going around everywhere.
Can
Next
you
up,
scroll up to the first question answers.
the first question answers.
I
Sure.
may have made an error.
Oh no.
I did not make an error. I am the rightest.
You are the most correct. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
You're welcome.
That's why we have you here, because of how correct you are. Even when you're wrong, you're right.
Oh, Brad. Don't you start with the well, actually, Caitlin's now.
Wait, what altitude? Oh, I see. Yes, that's a good question.
The
What-
altitude of your face.
Yes. Another question could be, what planet?
What planet?
Yeah,
Another
because it
question.
would be different on the moon.
Do I have to bring out my carefully crafted sign?
Yes. Where's your care? Did
It's
you?
in the dining room.
Is it? Do you want me to get it for you?
Yes,
All right.
please.
I'll be right back. You entertain people, and I will get you your sign.
Da, 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 da. Let's see. Oh, we have a dog. Is that dog's name is Brad, right? I think that dog's
Yep, that's Brad.
That's Brad.
Hey, Brad.
I love dogs with people names. It's awesome. And then Emily is showing us a cat instead of a puppy. And we have which kitten is this, Nico? You don't know. That's perfect. You heard it here first, people. Brad has brought it in.
It's still alive and well. This is the second wave of Caitlin Well Actuallys. We got through the first wave of them. That was made by somebody, Caitlin, wasn't it? Who made that?
That was made by Melissa.
Yeah,
I got
it
that
was.
in the mail.
Mm-hmm.
It was quite a treat.
That was very nice of Melissa, and well done. Our next matchup is going to be Mordecai and Ian.
Mordecai and Ian, here's your question. Who published The Origin of the Species in 1859? I need a full name.
Full name, including
Full name, people.
middle name too.
No.
So kind of full name. Full name-ish.
Proper name.
Not necessarily the full name, but you get the idea.
Who is it? Mordecai and Ian?
Yes, Mordecai and Ian.
Oh.
I feel like Mordecai might have this.
You feel like that?
Well, Ian's a robot right now, so I'm not even sure. He's like a sewing robot. I don't know when this happened, but he has changed. He has morphed into something that I do not recognize. But that's beside the point, because we need to know who published The Origin of Species. It was in 1859.
Dun, dun, dun.
I will give you a hint. He had a boat.
He had a boat.
He did. He had a boat. Right? We all know that. All right, time is up. Let's go over to the Zoom and see what people who knows the name of his boat. Not you.
You asked who knows,
But
and I
you're-
raised my hand because I know.
You're on the show. You are.
That doesn't mean
you're
I don't know the answer
you're
to the
host of
question.
the show. You can't answer.
I'm
the
allowed to
question.
know things.
Yeah, but who knows the
I'm
name
smart.
of the boat? Anyone?
Craig apparently knows the name of the
Craig,
boat.
what's the name of the boat?
It was the Beagle.
The Beagle.
The HMS Beagle.
Yes, technically HMS Beagle, but Beagle is correct.
I'm hoping Mackenzie is part Beagle.
Just so that you can say somehow related to Darwin.
Just so she can go, Aru.
One of many reasons.
Oh, okay. Are you sure it's not a bagel? I really like bagels.
Pretty sure it's not a bagel.
Okay.
Definitely not an everything bagel.
Shaggy's gone with Bodie McBoatface, which is not correct. All right. Everybody, almost everyone answered Charles Darwin, except Ian, who answered Darwin Charles. And Shaggy, who went with Charles M. Darwin. I don't know if the M is correct. Does anyone actually... Can we fact check that? Is the M correct? I feel like you left off with the middle initial when you could have gone...
Robert.
Oh, no. Does that mean he's wrong?
No.
Because he had a different Charles...
I mean, they're all wrong.
Darwin?
No one got it right.
What? Oh, no.
It is Sir Charles Darwin.
Oh, no! He is a knight. He's been knighted. He's a lord.
Sir on his birth certificate.
Mm-hmm. But what's his name? What's his name? Say his name.
But he was not knighted at the time of publishing. In fact,
Who wasn't?
I'm just screwing with you people. Jesus.
besides, he didn't publish it, he
What's
wrote
with
it.
You get
It
so
was the
upset
Simon
over
and
fake
Schuster
internet
public-
points.
Simon and Schuster published it. Darwin wrote it.
All right. So there we go. So are you
This is
accepting?
worth at least one Craig coin, though, right? For the not missing the sir part. Maybe we get one.
What? Somebody got the sir?
Nobody did.
What am I giving Craig coins for?
For us all not picking sir, like the other.
I'm great
He's
on a
not a
curve.
sir.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
He said who published it. He wasn't a sir until much later.
Caitlin?
Why do they keep taking me seriously?
Because you're a very serious person. Have you seen your serious face? It is horrifying.
Because you have a cross-stitched, actually not Caitlin.
It's not cross stitch, it's painted.
Mm-hmm. It's
It's painted.
Wonderful. All right. So do people who said Charles Darwin get a point?
Yes, Craig did it first, so he gets 2 points. Mordecai gets 5 points because he did it first in the matchup.
Yes. Does Ian get points?
No,
No.
as
not?
was his intention.
Right. Because
What are you
no
talking
comma.
about?
You didn't put a comma.
I wrote Darwin, and then you said full name, and I was like,
But his name isn't Darwin Charles.
his friends called him Darwin Charles.
No,
No, they didn't. No one did.
Are you friends with Darwin? I'm friends with Darwin. Or should I say Darwin
can we
Charles?
turn off the Zoom and go to the next question? Isn't that why we invented this?
Yeah, I suppose so. How about Charles M. Darwin? Are you taking that? That's a different person. Just saying. Maybe.
I
You're
guess
thinking about
not.
Charles M. Schultz.
You're going to take it?
Why not? I don't care anymore.
Alright.
We're at question 3, and I really don't care anymore.
There's just, there's another option. If you don't want to make a decision on these things,
Oh, I do not want to make a decision.
then we could use the
Wheel
of Fate! All right. Wheel
Oh,
of
Craig
Fate.
is so excited about the Wheel of Fate.
We have to find out. So who are we doing it for?
Oh, we just turned it off, and now we can't hear him talking, but I
Yeah.
can see him freaking out.
All right. So what is the Wheel of Fate?
Dear Wheel of Fate,
Yeah.
shall we accept the answer Charles M. Darwin? Love, Caitlin.
All right. So here we go.
I'm
Wheel of
doing
Fate,
it the way
tell
that
us
my parents send text messages.
Charles M. Darwin. Absolutely. Yeah.
Shaggy gets a point.
It was
Despite his best efforts,
Yeah.
Shaggy gets a point.
There he goes. So he's got a point. For all those following along, if you want to do a shot because we've gotten a successful Wheel of Fate, you're welcome to also do that. I feel like we should just do it whenever the Wheel of Fate says yes.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, and that
Then
way
we're not doing it separately.
we don't need to do it just for drinking. We just, whenever the Wheel of Fate says yes, we drink.
Shots.
Yeah. I think I got my drink here. Here we go. Boom. All right. All right. New rule. We've made a rule, people. Let's move on.
Who's the matchup?
Oh, it's going to be Danny and Brad.
Danny and Brad.
Yeah.
Here's your question.
Question 4, right?
4.
Okay.
What name is given to the longest day of the year? It doesn't just have like a month and a number. It's got a fancy name.
Oh. Is it Tuesday?
It's not.
Oh. What if it falls on a Tuesday?
then it would be called Tuesday. But no matter which day of the week it falls on, it
Mhm.
has a name.
Is it called longest day of the year?
No.
That's a longer name. I'm just saying. All right, we have about 20 seconds left for you to get your answers in. We've gotten new people on and old people fallen off, it looks like. Various back and forths. I feel like we may have lost someone, which is very sad if that's the case.
Who do you think we lost?
I feel like I haven't seen Jennifer in a while, and she's dropped off of our meeting.
Oh.
That's very sad because she is a
Well.
lovely person. All right, time is up. We're going back to the Zoom. We're going to wait for Facebook to catch up. All right, let's see. We've got a lot of people saying solstice,
A lot of solstice people.
election day. That is a long day.
Danny and Brad.
Mm-hmm. It was
Okay.
Danny versus Brad. Oh, there's Jennifer.
All
Jennifer's back.
right.
All right, time is up over on Facebook as well.
Eternal Monday.
Eternal Monday of a spotless mind.
They said exactly the same time Craig said Monday. I was like, I missed you, Craig.
Or as we called it this year, election week. Yeah, that could be a thing. All right, so what's the correct answer?
Summer solstice, but I will also take June solstice.
June solstice. Will you accept solstice?
No, because there are two of them.
Oh, how?
There's
what
a
is-
winter solstice, and
what's-
the winter solstice is the shortest day of the year,
Oh no, that's really
which
wrong.
is the opposite of what I was
That
asking.
would be, yeah. What if it had been an equinox? Would have been fine?
No.
Oh, why not?
Because there's a vernal and a something else equinox.
Vernal and testicle.
Diurnal? Is it vernal and
Is that
diurnal?
not it?
Autumnal.
Oh. All right. Let's. So who got it right? Danny and Brad. Who was first?
Danny is the only one who got it
Ooh.
correct between Danny and Brad.
And-
So Danny gets 5 points. Patrick
Ah.
got it right first, so he gets 2 points. Mordecai and Shaggy also got it right. Everyone else said solstice or something totally different.
Totally unlike that. Let's go with Shaggy and Craig. Shaggy and Craig are going to be our next head-to-head. Let's see who gets question number 5.
Question number 5. Which band released the album Automatic for the People?
Ooh, I know this one.
You are not allowed to answer.
It's
I
Ford.
wasn't allowed to answer, so you're not allowed to answer.
It's-
You said because I'm on the show, I
Yeah.
can't answer things. So you can't answer things because you're the host of the show.
Is it Chevy? Was I wrong? Is it? Thought
You're not allowed to answer.
Oh, all right. All right. Let's see here. Automatic for the people.
Automatic for the People.
Mm-hmm.
I gave someone A points again.
Was it produced by the NRA?
No,
It wasn't.
no.
Okay. I'm just wondering if that's like a. I thought that might be one of their slogans or something. I'm not familiar with them very well, so 10 seconds left on the clock.
Venga Boys is an answer that we have on the board.
Mm-hmm. All right, time is up. We'll go over to the Zoom and wait for Facebook to catch up. A lot of people going with either REM or REM.
Mordecai answered twice.
Mordecai answered twice because I don't know.
Jennifer answered twice.
A lot, yeah, we got people. We got multiple answers happening. We have to take your first answers, just so you know. That is a thing. Those were the catchphrases of a local Athens, Georgia soul food chef. There's a band that started going by the name Aria Speed Dealer, and I've always loved that name. Okay. Speed Dealer. All right, time is up over on Facebook as well, so let's make that official. Oh. And now we just have to find out, between Shaggy and Craig, did either of them get it right?
Yes.
Who got it right first?
Shaggy.
Shaggy! Oh. Did Craig also get it correct?
No.
No.
Shaggy also got it right first overall.
What?
Yeah.
So 5 points goes to Shaggy. Congratulations. It is a music question, and he is a musical person. So I feel like that was unfair. So we're going to take those points away from him and give them to somebody else who is poor and sad and doesn't know anything about music.
Me.
Give him to Greg.
Greg, you need to learn more about music. Oh, we've got shots, people, happening on the meeting right now. You could also join the shots. What was the official correct answer?
REM.
REM. Will you accept REM with dots?
Yes.
Will you accept lowercase REM
Yes.
and uppercase REM?
Mhm.
Oh my goodness. You're just letting everything through.
Not case sensitive.
No? All right. Let's move on to question number 6. It's going to be Jennifer versus Nico. Jennifer versus Nico to try and get some points here. So, question number 6.
In Morse code, what letter is represented by a dash and 2 dots?
Dash and
Which
2
makes like a
dots.
weird little winky face.
Yeah, winky face. I was gonna say it's like a guy. It's like a guy with one eye and a weird mustache.
So far, the answers we have are B, ampersand, DoorDash, shit.
I feel like shit would have more characters in it. I'll be honest. Because S on its own is 3 dots, right? Because it's dit 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 and then dit 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 dit, right? So
Mhm.
so that's 3 dots, 3 dashes, 3 dots. So shit would have to start with 3 dots. So it's definitely not that.
Yep.
So I feel bad for anyone
Who's
who
matched
wouldn't
up?
guess that.
Jennifer and Nico?
Yeah. 5 seconds left to
Okay.
get your answers in. Jennifer has guessed Dick and Balls, which I, again, think is going to have more characters. And maybe the dash would be pointed upwards. I feel like. Maybe. I don't know. All right, time's up. Let's go to the Zoom.
Danny has guessed 5 ones.
5, just 5 ones. All right. Just one.
There might be some collaboration
Yeah.
between Nico and Mordecai, who have answered the same thing.
Oh my goodness. Do you think in the home they are cheating with
Across
each
a
other?
couch.
Just shouting, say D, say D. And they were like, you want the D. And like, I want the D.
And then Jennifer chimes in.
Mm-hmm. And Mordecai's like, nope.
Mordecai says, I'm cooking.
Yes.
All right.
We've got some Karens. And time is officially up. So we have to find out, did anyone get this correct?
Yes.
Oh, no. So that means Emily and Brad both lose a point this round, unfortunately. But Jennifer has pointed out it all comes back to the D. Is she correct? Did it all come back to the D?
It did.
Ah, that's the correct answer.
Thanks, Ian.
She cheated off of Ian because Ian said DoorDash, so she went with the letter D.
Look, guys, dinner.
Oh, what do you have?
What's dinner?
Chicken and kale.
Oh, chicken and kale. All right.
Is this another HelloFresh meal? Nice.
No, it's not HelloFresh. It's
Same thing.
It's Hello Food.
well, they send all the ingredients to us.
Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, fresh.
Is that what HelloFresh is?
Yes.
Love you, Mordecai.
I like that he's like, it's not HelloFresh. It's the thing where they send us food. All right, B, ampersand. Unfortunately, not
It's a cotton
correct.
swab.
P, not correct. Nico's going to need a, Nico sign here in a second. And it looks like we got points for Nico, Patrick, and Mordecai all correct. Unless you're taking Emily's version of what Patrick's first answer was.
No. I will
And
give Patrick points.
Sort of.
What'd you say?
Ampersand looks like a D, sort of.
It's,
You
yeah.
keep living that dream.
Oh my goodness. You should have a doctor
I
look at that.
had a D in the beginning of my answer too.
You did, yes.
You sure did.
You were right if the question was what phrase begins with this letter.
Alas.
Cool. I was right. I was
That
right.
wasn't the question.
Let's go on to question number 7, please. for
All
the
right.
love of everything holy.
So we're going to go. Who got that, by the way? Nico?
Nico
I
got
think.
that.
Nico got it. And did Jennifer also get it?
No.
Just at the end, knew that it was about the D. All right, so we're going to do Melissa and Ian head-to-head. Melissa and Ian head-to-head for question number 7.
Question number 7 in judo. What color belt follows yellow?
Brown. Like, for if you get hit hard enough. First it's yellow,
What is wrong with you?
and then it goes brown.
There's something wrong with you.
Is that not how that works? You just
A lot of people are saying green.
let go and relax. We have green. We have ultramarine, which is different than... I feel like that's not the normal one. Isn't there something... which is aquamarine. I'm used to aquamarine.
I'm used to aquamarine.
But ultramarine, apparently, even... ultra... That's not... ultramarine is, I assume, just a very alpha marine.
I can't tell if everyone voted with Shaggy or if everyone really believes it's green.
5 seconds left. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll be honest. I understand why people didn't vote with me. Although my answer, hilarious. Well, we do have at least a boat. And Patrick also has added a boat.
Nico was a boat.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick's a green boat.
Yep. Definitely.
I don't know. Emily, I think, is a boat.
And the D. Boat and the B. The D.
Boatman.
Boatman.
Boaty McBoatface. All right.
All right. There we go. So as you know, the folks that are not aware, boating is when you decide to steal somebody else's answer. Perfectly legal. You can completely do it. Sometimes
Just
it
don't
works.
Google.
Sometimes it doesn't. The only things you're not allowed to do is look it up. But you can steal it from your fellow trivialists. All right. Honestly thought it was green. Your skepticism makes me question how that is pronounced.
Well, there's a good reason for that, Craig. It's not green.
Oh, no, it's not.
Ultramarine.
Green is 2 after yellow. It's yellow, and then it's orange, and then it's green.
Oh. And guess who got orange?
Danny did.
Danny got it. They are killing it over there. And Melissa and Ian, not correct, unfortunately. So we're going to go with Brad and Craig for a second chance to get some points.
They should have voted on my yellow ultramarine.
Oh, no. Mordecai said it's definitely orange, but then wrote green under pressure. Mordecai, go against the grain. Be a good burner.
Oh, my goodness. This is how the Nazis started. This is exactly why.
Oh, true.
I just looked up the belt, and every other one is in rainbow order, except for yellow and orange. Those-
You're welcome.
Ah! It isn't how the Nazis started. I mean, it totally was how the Nazis started. Some people were like, I think I know what better is. And then they were like, we're going to do terrible things. And they were like, all right, I guess we'll just do the terrible thing.
I guess under pressure will follow you into
Yeah.
doing these terrible things.
Right?
Okay. Are we going to question number 8?
Yes, we're going to go to question number 8, and that's going to be Brad and Craig.
Brad and Craig, question number 8. In literature, how are the famous duo Charles and Gerald Butler better known? We're on to the hard questions, people. Craig is staring quizzically at his screen and chuckling.
Yes. What could it be? What could they be? Talk amongst
Sonny and
yourselves.
Cher, Snoopy and Linus, King Henry VIII, that is only one person, Karen,
Sonny and Cher, very well known in literature. That's really what their claim to fame is. That is true.
and also well known for being 2 dudes.
Yeah, Snoopy and Linus both had the same last name. A lot of people don't know that.
Brothers Grimm, that's a good guess.
Oh, there you go. There's some brothers Hardy Boys. There's some more brothers, right? It would be weird that they would be the Hardy Boys and their last name's Butler. But you know what?
Whatever.
We'll just suspension of disbelief there.
Lesser known Hardy Boys. The
Uh,
Doobie Brothers. That would be music, not
again-
literature.
Again, known for their literature. They're very popular. It's their lyrics that people like the most. Time's up, so we're going over to the video.
Brothers Grimm boat.
Yeah,
I can't believe it's not Butler.
we're waiting on Facebook to catch up. It is that would be one of them. I feel like not both, right? Jennifer says right. That's what makes it so crazy, because they're Hardy Boys, but their real name was not Hardy. What Hardy Boys meant was that they ate a lot.
Craig coins to Ian.
Craig coins. Oh, good.
5 of them, I assume, because that is the normal
That's how many you get.
allotment.
Yeah,
Correct.
you're right. Absolutely.
They only come in 5s.
Why would you waste time making penny Craig coins when they're not when the metal costs more to make than the actual Craig coin itself?
Exactly.
Now, some would say that's also true about 5, but I'm not going to judge that. I'm just going off the penny example. All right. Let's see. I'm not actually sure who they are, but I am sure they did it. That's fair. So it was Brad and Craig going up against each other. I have a sneaky feeling that neither of them actually got this one.
You'd be right.
Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, no points there. Was there a
The answer, Nico, is 1.5.
yeah, it's 1.5 Keith Nichols. That's what it comes in. So did anybody get it correct?
Nope.
No. Did anybody throw a Karen?
Emily did.
What? Emily threw a Karen?
That's what I just
Wow.
said.
Point to Emily for throwing a Karen at just the right time. Ooh, well done, Emily.
That washes out her previous incorrect Karen.
Mm-hmm. All right, next we're going to go Melissa and Jennifer. Melissa and Jennifer going head-to-head on question number
Who are they?
9.
Who the hell are these people?
Oh, Mills and Boone.
Oh, of course. Who the fuck are Mills and Boone?
I don't know. I got this question off the internet.
You haven't heard of Boone Butler? I also haven't heard of Boone Butler, but I'm surprised you haven't. Because look at you. I'm just
It's
saying.
supposed to be a hard question.
Like, you could be called Boone Butler right now, Ian. Just saying, no one would think, no, that guy's not named Boone Butler. With the way that you're currently looking.
With the mustache.
Yeah.
It's really the mustache.
The mustache and the glasses flashlights. Is
Google it, Nico.
Yeah, okay, yep. You're hiding okay. Where did Boone Butler go? All right, let's move on to question number 9.
Question number 9. Who is the oldest woman to have won a Best Actress in a Leading Role Oscar?
Like when she won it, or how old is she now?
When did you want it?
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Melissa and Jennifer.
Because otherwise it would just be the first one, probably. Do you need a full name for this one?
Yes, please.
Okay, full name, everybody. Make sure that you've got that. All right.
Some nice guesses. Craig has guessed Jodie Foster in
Mm.
honor of Steve.
25 seconds left to get your answers in. This is good. Oh, autocorrect has struck yet again.
I don't see where.
Ian's gone with Cleopatra, which is not really an actress as much as a role that some actresses have played. But interesting approach.
Oh, Judy DeCharge instead of Judi Dench.
Brad has gone with God. I don't know if God is an actor and
Actually,
or actress.
Brad went with Jessica Tandy and then gave a second answer of God, which we cannot accept.
Oh, well, that's very sad. All right, we're waiting for Facebook to catch up because time is up. But let's see what people have. We've got some Jessica Tandy's. We got a Jodie Foster, Judi Dench, Olivia
Haviland.
And time's up over on Facebook as well. Melissa and Jennifer were going head to head. Did either of them get it correct?
No.
No. Oh no. All right, two.
I had to find their answers.
So, all right. So that means. So did anyone get it correct?
Yes.
Is it? Here's what I think is the problem. The answer is probably Judi Dench, but because they didn't say
Dame Judi Dench.
it's wrong, right?
No,
No?
it's not Judi Dench.
Oh, okay. What's the correct answer?
Jessica Tandy.
Hi, Jessica Tandy. So first person to get that was Brad.
Yep.
And Nico looks like she also got it.
Yep.
And that might be all of them.
That's it.
Ian, you cannot accept God. I'm not saying that. Did you want to give me all your thoughts on God? Is that what you're going for here? So I would really like to meet her. I'm just saying. All right. Let's go. Last matchup, last one of the night is going to be, let's see. We're going to do Ian and Brad. Ian and Brad are going to go head to head on this one. For question number 10.
Question number 10. This saint's day is on the 27th of April, and she is the patron saint of housemaids, servants, and lost keys.
So she's a little pitchy, is what you're saying.
Okay, Brad, as soon as you said God, I got What If God Was One of Us stuck in my head. So, thanks.
Let's see. No Joel.
No joke.
No
Joan
joke.
Osborne was my first concert.
First concert for me was a $5 concert at the Washington Convention Center. And it was like to go check out colleges. It was like a college fair thing. And for $5, I got to see a bunch of local bands and stuff. I got to see Toad the Wet Sprocket and Radiohead. And it was before like people really knew Radiohead. Like I think that like I think maybe their first, what was their first single? What was their first single that came out that they were kind of known for, but it like they didn't really like blow up?
Karma Police?
No, it's before
Creep?
that. Was it Creep? I thought it was something before Creep, but I could be wrong. It was not like a
According
smash
to
hit.
Google, it's Creep.
What's that?
According to Google, it's Creep.
Is
So,
it? I
Yep.
thought they had something else though. But anyhow, maybe Creep had come out, but like OK Computer wasn't out yet, or any of the other ones, like the what made them kind of legendary at that point. And so I got to hear like a bunch of music that like nobody had heard yet. I thought
Have
they
you
had
listened
something-
to Strung Out on OK Computer yet? I
What's
told you
that?
about it like 6 months ago.
I don't know that one.
Ah, Alexa. Strung Out on OK Computer. Orchestral cover of OK Computer.
No, I haven't heard that. Who did that?
Kronos Quartet, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's good.
All
Better
right.
than you might think.
Yeah, Ben's was after Pablo Honey, but I thought there was something before Creep that was on Pablo Honey that like kind of came out and introduced them, but maybe it was Creep. It might have been that. But so Pablo Honey had come out, but the Bens had not come out yet, and that was like the like big one, right? Like that was what just rocketed them into stardom. And so yeah, I'm gonna have to try and find it. I thought it was more of a rock song, like it was a more straightforward song. I thought like it was where Creep was like really, really different and like interesting, and so it caught everybody's attention. I thought that they had something else, but the debut single says it was Creep, so it must have been that. But anyhow, it was pretty cool. So Creep had come out, but like Street Spirit and all of that, they played that live, but like Street Spirit hadn't been released yet, I think, if I'm not mistaken, or it hadn't at least made it to the radio. All right, so correct answer.
I'm going to read what Nico said.
Yes.
I know Zeta is the saint of lost keys because my mom used to yell Zeta at the front door all the time.
All right, and is it Saint Zeta?
It sure is.
Also the patron saint of pasta. Is that not true? I feel like
That's
it
not
should be.
true. So Nico got it right first and gets 2 points. In the matchup of Ian and Brad got it right, so Brad gets 5 points.
Nice. Well done, Brad. A lot of people don't know this. Also, Saint Zeta, also the patron saint of Catherine Jones's.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
not the plural of Jones. Patrick got it right, and Danny got it right as well. Patrick was on the Danny boat.
Nice.
Yes, Emily. St. Anthony, please come around. Something is lost and must be found. That was a very popular one in my house.
Unless it's keys. And then you're like, fuck off, St. Anthony. We don't need you. We've got Zeta.
Leave him lost.
You can't find him, loser. All right. So that's all of the head-to-heads.
Halftime.
All the face-offs. That is it. Do we have anything for halftime? Do we have any like gifts we have to show? I feel like everybody showed their gifts and stuff. Oh, there's a dance-off. I didn't know that there was a dance-off.
It's the fireworks.
Oh, the firework dance-off.
Nico, he also helps you if you have trouble selling your house, you bury an icon of St. Anthony upside down in your lawn.
Oh.
You think it makes it easier to sell a house when there's a hole in the front yard?
It's just a tiny hole. You can
Look, the front yard's been recently
Except for that
redone.
bit.
icons are like this.
Remember that was a thing. Like
Rob did get the prize you sent. He sent me a picture of it. He thought it was hysterical.
All right, so we've got that. Nunya Biz! That's great.
Hi, Nunya.
You're Eastern time. We're on Eastern time, Nunya Biz. No excuses.
Darn Eastern time. I think Nunya is not on Eastern time.
Oh, that's what it is. Got it. Yes, it's confusing. But Nunya Biz, you are just in time for the start of the theme question. So you could catch up. There's a chance you could catch up because at the end of this, all of the shares and all of the hosts, shares on Facebook, hosts on Twitch, all go into a great big pile, a bank, you might say. Whoever gets the theme right at the end gets those points. And so if you're the only one to get those points, you could win the night. Yeah.
Does anyone remember if the theme was awarded last time? Or
No.
if we're carrying over points?
No, it wasn't, I think, last time, right?
In which case we have 65 points to add to tonight.
Because I think the last time we did it, we were gonna roll it over, but we didn't actually end up doing this. Right? Like we haven't done this show in like 2 weeks. So I think that's the last time.
All right, so it'll be 65 points tacked on.
Tacked on 65 points and 5 points per share on Facebook and 5 points for a host on Twitch. So this is a good time, by the way, folks. If you happen to be on Facebook, share the show. You can go throw it up on your profile or throw it into a public group. If you tag someone in the chat on Facebook, we'll give you a point for that as well. So you get a point for sharing automatically, and then 5 points gets put into the bank, which you could win. So it's a big deal. And if you're over on Twitch, if you haven't hosted us yet, you'll probably want to do that. So let's make this happen and move on to question number 11, the first question of our theme questions. It means something in either the question and or the answer of each of these following 10 questions has a common thread. Don't guess the theme. until we ask at the end. Very important, okay? So question number 11 is...
Hakeem Olajuwon, a Nigerian-American professional basketball player for the Houston Rockets and Toronto Raptors, had what nickname?
Stretch. Is that not true?
I just tried to put as many nouns as possible into this question.
Is the theme Raptors?
No.
Damn it.
Minus 1 point for Keith.
Dang. So mad at that. All right, let's see. What do we have going on here? One of my friends just bought the unicorn-shaped butter. It's kind of awesome.
Danny is in a meeting talking about butter shaped as a unicorn.
I'm a hoot and holler during these board meetings, really. I am interesting to listen to. Let's see. What else do we have? No more puppy cam for
Nonce.
because I'm actually going to take notes. What does nonce mean? Is that from now on?
I don't know.
I don't know what that means. We'll have to go back
Craig
and check.
believes that his nickname was Hey You!
Hey, you. All right, back to the Zoom. Emily,
Ian.
what's nonce mean?
That actually means something. I know it does.
For the nonce means for the moment.
Oh, okay. I would have said for the moment because I'm not fancy. I'm not a fancy man.
There's some
There's
random
something
words
else, too.
that I use. It's like nonce. I say I use heretofore way more than I should.
Do you use hullabaloo more than you should?
No, I should. I
Yes.
definitely yes.
That's what I'm saying. Have you guys ever just talked about the scuttlebutt?
Yeah, actually, yes. He's in a paramilitary organization.
Oh,
Scuttlebutt
okay.
constantly.
All right, time is up. Let's see. We've got lots of different questions, answers. The dog is apparently being a toddler who is fighting off a nap. That's very sad. Penguins, the dream, scone knees. I don't know what it means. Somebody has thrown a Karen. It looks like Melissa has done that. Basketball McBasketball face, says Nico. Hey You, which is what Craig's nickname is. Diane Stevenson, I'm tagging you for the points.
You
Oh,
butchered her name so badly just then.
Diana.
Svensson.
Svensson. I said it totally wrong. That's a different person. I was talking about a different person. I totally just reversed letters.
You
And was
just,
like,
just
yeah.
jumbled it all up
It's
into
good.
a thing.
All right. So a lot of people went with the dream. Is the correct answer the dream?
Yep.
Oh.
Which means Melissa lost a point.
Don't get into a brouhaha over this. That's it's a good one to use. Thingamajig needs to be used more. That's an important one.
My mom and I decided at one point, after my parents were divorced and I was living with my mom half the time, we decided over dinner one night that we were going to bring back the words strumpet and trollop.
Those are good. I like those. I use juxtaposition quite a bit, which is not one commonly used, I feel like. All right. Let's go with, I also use a word that means second highest or second to last quite a bit, but people get mad at me, so I don't do it as much. Question number 12.
Question number 12. What is the full name of the man credited with inventing the Caesar salad at his restaurant during a 4th of July rush in 1924?
That is Sir Isaac Caesar.
Sir Isaac Caesar.
Mm-hmm. Oh, people are shouting in the chat, just so you know.
I'm not going to read that.
Not going to read it?
Can't
Because
acknowledge it.
you're afraid that Shaggy's going to get mad at you?
Yes.
He's a very violent person.
He's going to make faces at me.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't know this. The man who invented...
See?
What? What did
He
he do?
made a face at me.
Oh, did he make a mean face? Oh, God. Oh, why is he
See?
so mean? He does not like you. A lot of people don't know this, so there's 15 seconds left. Get your answers in. The full name of the man credited with inventing the Caesar salad was actually named Caesar Salad. That's his.
Sir Caesar salad.
Yeah, before that, they didn't call them salads.
Julius Marvello Caesar is
Mhm.
the answer.
Yes. All right, time is up. I believe it is Julian Caesar salad. We've got a Karen. That's interesting.
We got 3 Karens.
3 Karens. Ooh. We have Sid Caesar, Marcus Brutus Jr., Caesar
We have 4
Cardani.
Karens.
We're waiting for Facebook to catch up. Julius Augustus, the Earl of Salad, which I don't think Caesar's
We have 5 Karens.
had earls. Julius Augustus. Nero. That's the full name. I assume just Nero. Anchovius garlic crouton, says Brad.
Wait, did I just?
What?
Sorry, nothing. I'm accounting poorly.
All
Hello.
right. We have a lot of Karens on the board.
We have 4 Karens.
So the question needs to be, did anyone get it correct?
Yes.
Oh, man. That means that Melissa, Emily, Craig, Brad, and
That's
that's it. Have all lost a point. That's very sad. What is the correct answer?
Caesar Cardini.
Caesar Cardini. Danny gets the 2 points. Well done, Danny. Let's move on to question number 13.
Question number 13. Complete this pattern. Oscar, Papa, Quebec, Romeo.
Those are obviously all types of awards. Because an Oscar is for movies. Papa is for the best dad.
Mm-hmm.
Quebec is the most distant
Best
French,
place in Canada.
most distant French person from France.
From It's true.
And Romeo is actor in a drama.
Awarded for best actor in a drama.
Yeah, it's whoever had the best death scene in a drama, opposed to like a comedic death scene. Those are different ones. They're pretty funny though. Have you seen the comedic death? Oh, that's so great. Oh, I cried. There was that one time when Old Yeller died, and I laughed so hard I cried.
That Bambi one's pretty good too.
Yeah, and it was not the original. It was the comedic retake of Old Yeller. It was way funnier. It was funny. It was all like slapstick, like, go ahead, leave, go. It was great. Bang. The time is up. We were waiting for Facebook to catch up.
Everyone's answered.
Shaggy has said, I laughed, I cried, I kissed $2 goodbye. All right, time is up on Facebook as well. A lot of people saying Sierra. We've got a Lima. We've got Schimmelfini. I'm so glad. I want to take a moment and thank each one of you for not writing things that I say out loud that would get me banned from ever running for public office. I appreciate that because I don't think before I begin saying them often, and so I just appreciate that nobody is putting those things. Nico's embarrassed to say I needed to repeat the alphabet in her head, which is good practice for when you're drunk driving. And those are it. Those are all the ones. Emily says, I'm just happy there is an eggless Caesar salad dressing because it is my absolute favorite. It is very good. So, did anyone get this correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Is it Lima?
No.
No. Is it Schimmelfini?
It's not.
Is it Sierra?
It is.
All right. A lot of points went out. Looks like Patrick got it first, though. 2 points to him. And we will move on to question 14.
Question number 14. Known for his many pets, Michael Jackson had a chimp named Bubbles, llamas named Louie and Lola, and what animal called Mr. Tibbs?
A lot of people don't know this. Louie and Loa were the Hardy Boys. That's a fact. No? All right.
They take the eggs from the eggless Caesar salad and use them in nog.
That's true.
Little known fact.
It is. That is a fact.
They're packaged together in the same factory. That's why eggless Caesar salad dressing has a label that says processed in a factory that contains eggs.
Yeah. Mouse and a cat and a goat. This is all
We're
right.
gonna get Noah's Ark up in here.
Yeah,
I'm
we
certain of
are.
it.
We're gonna get Moses' Ark up here
Moses' Ark.
with all of the animals. About 10 seconds left to get your answers in. So get on it. A honey badger, a ram. I feel like there's not a lot of confidence in this group as to what the answer is here. These are my favorite though. When it's just a shotgun of answers.
Love
And-
those.
Yeah. And people are like, I don't know. Maybe it's perhaps it's an armadillo.
Patrick's on a ram boat.
Boat by Ram.
A bear.
A bear. All right. Mr. Tibbs the bear. I like it. So time's up. We're waiting for Facebook to catch up. You have a few seconds left. Ram wrote automatic for the sheeple. That is a fact. Yes. It's a different album. It's not as good, but it
You're
is
very punny, Brad.
very catchy. Yes,
What
he
does
is.
what does Brad do at your work?
He is no longer working with me, but he was in charge of design.
Oh.
So he worked, Don, our good
I
friend.
do know Don.
He was Don's supervisor, like above Don.
Designer people are clever people.
They are. I should be a designer.
That would make me more clever if I were a designer.
Yes, it would. That's how we do it.
That might
We
not be the
become
order, but
designers
go
and we
on.
become clever. His drug dealer. Oh, my
Mr.
goodness.
Tibbs is drug dealer.
Yes. I feel like that would be a contradiction with what, if it was Tubbs, it would be against the drug dealer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? He would be arresting Mr. Tibbs, the drug dealer, but it's Tibbs, so maybe it'd be okay. I thought Ram was a Paul McCartney side project. That is Wings.
Wings.
All right, so what is the correct answer?
It's a ram.
It is a ram, really. So it looks like Danny came in first with it, and some other people went, Danny's been very good at this game. Maybe we'll try that answer. It was actually a George Michael primary project. Yes, ram.
Where is your sister?
She would really appreciate that. Sydney Portier would like to
Would
dislike
dislike.
Ian's answer. Yeah. Let's move on to question number 15.
I'm not ready for that.
Too bad. It's happening.
Oh God. Question number 15. The earliest games of hockey were played with frozen discs of what organic material instead of a puck?
Heads. Is that not? What? It was very early.
Chicken. That's our first answer.
That's good.
Like,
That's
it's just a chicken patty.
So that would make me think that the chicken patty came before the hamburger. I feel like the hamburger came first. So
You think
I
so?
would. Yeah, I would think the hamburger is first.
Chickens are easier to kill.
I don't know. You can like. I would say that like cows are really dumb. Have you met a cow?
I have met a cow. Her name is Princess Buttercup, and she likes animal crackers.
I feel like it's. Here's how I would say if it's easier to kill something, and that is, how likely am I to kill it with a hammer? And I feel like I could probably take out a cow with a hammer, but it would be really hard to get a chicken with a hammer. I would have to catch a chicken, then hammer it. But if I just had to go with the hammer, I feel like if you hit a cow with a hammer,
You're a very sick
it would
man.
look at you and say like, "Why are you doing that?" That is
and then
terrible.
just continue to stand there.
All right, so we've got some answers coming in. Time is up. We're gonna wait for Facebook to catch up, but it looks like we've got chicken, Pete, dung, poo, a lot of poo, shit, and dung, cow pie, cow poop. So those are the ones that we've got so far. I don't know if any of that. Do you need me to be specific with the species of shit? It's probably ram, I would think. It is Mr. Tibbs' poop. Time's up over on Facebook as well. Clearly, you did not want to drink out of the Lord Stanley Cup for a while there. No, not at all. That's true. There's a reason that why people were hitting it with sticks and not with their hands, I assume. It was supposed to start off where you like kicked it, I'm guessing, and they were like, I'm going to hit it with this stick that's really long because that's poop and I don't want anything to do with it. Outback blooming onion, says Ian. That's his answer. Seems like dung, poo, shit, poop, cow pie, cow poop are our most popular answers. Are any of those correct?
Yes.
Are all of them correct?
Yeah.
All right.
It's cow poop.
Nicely done. Way to not refuse them.
Welcome to our level, Caitlin.
It's poop. All right, let's move on to question number 16.
Question number 16. Weighing about 1.8 grams on average, what is the smallest known extant mammal? You must be specific.
Meaning you have to add the word bird to the end of it. Right?
Don't encourage them.
No, that's not how that works? Oh, I feel like that's how you make it more specific. Yeah.
Owl bird.
Nico has already done this, see?
Did you see the owl bird that came out of the Rockefeller Christmas tree?
No, I did not.
It got transported the whole way. It was like
Aw.
150 miles in this tree.
That's very sad.
And then they found it and took it out, and now they're going to put it somewhere safe.
And owls already look like you've said something terrible to them. So
And
they
this
got
one
it out
looks
and it's
a
like,
lot like that.
oh my God, I'm in New York. Mom always said, don't go to New York.
I'm looking it up for you because look at it.
Oh, that's very sad. It's that owl has seen some shit right there.
Seen some hockey pucks.
That owl looks like it looked at a pigeon for the first time and was like, what the fuck is that? All right, time is up. We're going back over to our Zoom.
Teensy Keith Richards.
Tiny, itty bitty Keith Richards. Teeth Richards would be a smaller one. He's very little.
If we are
Besides-
right, I want everyone to know that Gray typed this while I was away.
Perfect. That is good.
Hi, Gray.
Mm-hmm. I'm very happy with that. That's good. Dear mouse. Time's up over on Facebook as well. I don't know what one of the words in that question, I didn't know what it meant.
Extant?
Yes. What's
It means not
extant?
extinct. So like a currently living.
Oh, okay. Like an existing live mammal.
Yeah.
That threw me a little bit because I was like, does that mean it has the bones on the outside? Like,
Ooh.
I didn't know what it meant. And so I was kind of concerned. And I was afraid I was going to look up a picture of like some tiny mouse with the bones on the outside. And that would have been terrible.
The bumblebee bat.
Is the
That looks
correct
like
answer the bumblebee bat? Because,
No, it's not, but I'm going to Google it now.
oh, all right.
Bumblebee bat.
Everybody's now looking up bumblebee bat.
Oh.
It's so baby little.
It's a whittle.
Can you?
I need an entire army of these things.
No. I've got one that's maybe better than that. Can you all right now Google albino bat?
Albino bat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Look at that. Tell me you don't want an albino bat.
Are you talking about the real one or the fake one?
Yes.
I got a
That's
dead
a real one. That is a real albino bat.
Oh, good
It
news.
just looks like a teddy bear with wings.
Everyone, I have an alert.
Yes. Oh, we have one. Oh, excellent. What is
You
it?
can use extant for non-living things too.
If they have the bones on the outside, which usually kills them, but c'est la vie. So, what is the correct answer?
Nobody got it right.
Oh, that means Nunyabiz got it right.
Yep.
Because he threw a Karen.
The answer is Etruscan true. I was very clear that you had to be specific.
Etruscan shrew.
Etruscan shrew. They're
So-
tiny and very cute.
Everybody look up Etruscan shrew. First, everyone look up how to spell Etruscan. And
It's
then
phonetic.
look up Etruscan's screw.
Look at it.
Wait, don't look that up. That's a different website. Oh my goodness.
It's
It
a
is
whittle.
very pointy. That is an incredibly pointy
It has a
shrew.
little pointy nose.
Mm-hmm. That is a sharp shrew.
And beady little eyes.
The fact that it's so sharp makes me think that it's a designer.
I don't think it's as cute as the bumblebee bat.
I bet you don't.
No.
No.
How about the albino
I'm a
bat?
new bumblebee bat fanatic.
How about albino bats, though? Come on.
No, that's a hard pass.
What?
It's too white.
It's so
Too
cute.
white.
It's
white.
so,
That's kind of racist.
Yeah.
Kind of racist.
it can't
Nico
be,
says yes.
Yeah.
Oh God.
If you
Okay.
haven't noticed, I only love black animals.
it can't be racist because it's white.
I
think
mean,
that's how
look
that
at-
works, right?
How many cats do you have?
I feel like that's
I
a
have
thing.
three
Right.
black cats.
Three black cats. 100%
Mhm.
100%.
of the population of cats in your house.
Don't be so tintish.
Black cats, 100% are also black.
Mhm.
That's true.
Dumbo octopus.
It's very
Emily.
cute.
Yes.
All right,
I
we're just
only
gonna
found out
talk about.
Three of them from my underwater.
I only found out about the Dumbo octopus when I was teaching and had people editing a Google Doc, and they came up as the anonymous Dumbo octopus, and I had to Google it.
Oh my god, that's
every-
so cute. That thing is real cute.
Everyone stop, because the lady that knows everything about the sea just said you should go and Google the googly-eyed squid.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Just saying.
That looks like a
And that is,
pencil eraser.
that is a person who knows things. So that may be where you need to go for the sea.
The first YouTube video is called Googly Eyed Stubby Squid.
Oh my god, that thing is also really cute. Is that real?
It looks like a squid that somebody pasted googly eyes on. That's fantastic.
In
It cannot be
2016,
real.
researchers on the EV Nautilus brought the googly eyed stubby squid to the masses and captured the internet's attention and imagination.
I like that it's also
I
called
know in
stubby
the- in-
squid.
in the China market,
stubby
they have
squid.
the blue eyes
Yeah.
into the-
Are you seeing? Did you all get the result of the side by side of the googly-eyed squid and Taylor Swift?
No.
What? We're not doing a trivia show anymore. We're gonna do this. Side by side of googly-eyed squid and how did you get that in your first page of Google?
It's just there. It's not a good comparison.
It's
It's
a
not.
CNET article as well, so it seems valid.
Yeah, I don't know.
It says
That's
Taylor
Fred-
Swift
instant
loves
Fred.
googly eyed squid.
There you go. So she just likes them. All right, we're moving on to question number 17.
Thank goodness. Question number 17. Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego was a game focused on traversing the globe in search of Carmen and what organization of baddies?
I don't remember.
I loved this game. I also loved the follow-up television program.
With Rockapella
Yes.
that sang the theme song. Yep. Is very good. All right, let's see. We've got 30 seconds left for people to get their answers in.
I have that in my head now.
Let's see. Brad has created a hashtag of albino bats so white. That is true. They do not let any black bats into the albino bat club. Yeah, it is very exclusive that way. Some would say that they are going to ruin the neighborhood, but I don't know how that is.
I can think of one person who would say that.
Yeah. All right. So time is up. Let's go back to the Zoom and see what the hell Craig was trying to say.
Hello, Craig.
Yes.
I was just saying there's a new Carmen Sandiego show on
What?
Is there
website,
really?
and it is horrible.
Oh.
Oh no.
Everything they remake from that time, like the new MacGyver, I don't even acknowledge its existence. F that.
Jeez.
Everything they try to make up from our childhood it's a bastardization.
They should do a new MacGyver, but it's all female cast and call it McGirlver.
Brad says, okay, for
No.
real this time. Gray got this one for me.
No, all right.
The new
All right,
theme
time is up.
song is horrible. The new Magic School Bus theme song is horrible.
Oh.
They're ruining people's childhoods.
Well, that's fine. I was a child then, it doesn't matter. Cobra, which would be for G.I. Joe, I believe.
Yes, it would.
Ian says Smirsh. I don't know what that is. I guess those are evil Smurfs.
Okay.
That's my best guess.
All right.
Let's see. Okay, for real this time, Gray got this one for me.
I just said that.
All right, that's good. A lot of people said Vile, including Gray, is the correct answer. Vile.
Yes. The Vile
Oh.
Henchman.
The Vile Henchman. Did they need to have dots? I feel like that wasn't it an acronym?
It was an acronym, but
Mm.
I'll allow it.
All right. Spelling not super important here. Danny got the correct answer, but after time was up by just a second.
Poop.
Oh, very unfortunate. Gray says never watched the new Magic School Bus. No problem. I promise you. I swear to you, Gray, none on my life I will never watch the new Magic School Bus. Smirsh is a James Bond thing and a Stalin thing.
Watching
Soviet
the Magic
spies.
Bus, all you have to do is do some drugs and ride a bus.
Yes.
And there you go.
And then you're good.
Craig clarifies it's the Villains International League of Evil.
See? Perfect. Well done.
That
All right.
seems
Most
kind of redundant.
90s
It's got both villain and evil.
Yeah, it's the most 90s name for an evil organization ever.
They
I
went
love
with Vile first. That's what happened there. Is they were like, we're gonna call them Vile Henchmen. What can that be an acronym for? And that-
Definitely better than Archer's ISIS, I think. Maybe that was a whoops daisy.
yes.
Yeah, but the way they handled that was just perfect. They're just
That's
like,
awesome.
"Yep, we're CIA now."
My favorite cartoon from the 80s, the evil organization, was Venom.
Yep. Venom.
Name-
G.I. Joe.
Huh?
Or- what,
Name
what
the
was what was the name of the
I know,
one from
Cobra.
Mask? Was that
Yes.
was
That's
Venom?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, Venom was good. That's a
Great show.
solid one.
What about the Evil League of Evil?
What is that?
Is that from the Tick?
Yes.
Oh, the
Evil League
Tick.
of Evil.
Yeah.
No, it's not from the Tick.
No.
Fairface.
From Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog.
Oh, Dr.
Ah.
Horrible, yes.
Ah.
Dark Horse. I can't
Yeah.
remember the words.
My guess is that Ian is the hammer. All right, moving on to question 18.
Question number 18. What 2018 biographical comedy won an Oscar for Best Achievement in Makeup and Hairstyling? This one was very funny to me.
To me, this feels like it feels like a backhanded Oscar. Like it was like you get like best actor, best director, best film. Your hair was nice. Like that. I know it's important for a movie. I'm not trying to undermine people who do this for a living, but when you put it up against the others, it just feels like
Yeah,
oh,
but like in the hairstyling and makeup world, it's a BFD.
oh, sure it is, absolutely. But it also feels like I used to play music, right? And I would play music, and then I would get down from the stage and I'd go around with my email list and be like, hey, did you enjoy the show? Did you get on the email list? And sometimes somebody would say like something like, yeah, that was good. Or right, I really enjoyed it. Like your music is fantastic. And then other people would be like, nice hat. Right. And you're like, I'm going to leave you alone. You didn't really like that. And you're just being really polite. Thanks. I appreciate it. All right. Back to the Zoom folks. What's the most sideways compliment that you've ever given someone on Zoom? What have you said?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
What
That
was
was
the
it.
question?
The question. What is the question? Like, have you ever given a compliment to someone that was like not backhanded, but was like kind of sideways because you didn't want to lie to them and give them like a legitimate like compliment. So like they came and they were like, "Hey, how'd you like the band?" And you're like, "Your guitar's really pretty."
Patrick always looks at me when I'm being super stupid and goes, "Oh, so pretty."
My go-to is it's a good thing you're pretty.
It's a good thing you're pretty.
I tell my
I
cats it's
used that one at work last
Patrick
week.
is weighing in with, "You tried so hard."
Yes. You have great energy. I got that a lot.
Good effort.
The band has great energy. Not a ton of
From
talent, great
mistakes
energy.
that we learn.
I love your stickers.
Mm-hmm. It's true. Now that I think back at it, my entire music career was 17 years of people being polite.
Brad is blessing our hearts.
Yeah.
I remember once, Keith, when you had red, white, and blue things in your hair at Jack's, at a Battle of the Bands at Jack's.
Yeah, I did. Like it was in braids.
Yes.
And so yeah. And that was people, I'm sure there were a bunch of people being like, well, they're
You're so
done.
creative.
His hair was different. That
And you
was-
guys won the Battle of the Bands, too.
Yeah, Lord knows why, right? I assume it was sympathy, right? They were just like,
Pity.
oh, those.
And they were metal bands. It was really weird.
Yeah. They were like, oh, we'll let the poor like amateur band win it. They obviously aren't going anywhere. They need.
Didn't you guys get screwed out on your prize or something, too?
Yeah, there was definitely some screwing of prizes happening, but that's not a big deal. We kind of assumed it from Jax, but there you
Many
go.
moons ago.
Yes. All right. So what do we got? We've got some different answers. What do we go with?
We have two
here?
Karens.
Two Karens, Bad Horse, Rise of Skywalker, Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar, good. That's a good one.
I'm surprised you were able to type that out so quickly. I'm
Yeah.
impressed, Craig.
Hail
job.
Caesar, Pink Flamingos. That has
Oh, Pink Flamingos. Can't watch that movie ever again.
no. I don't think I've ever seen it. I'm not familiar with it.
It's a Roger Waters movie.
Bad Santa, Mrs. Doubtfire, and Hair. Lots of good answers in there. Did anyone get the correct answer?
No.
No! So that means we've got points going out to Emily and Danny. Emily went and did that one first before Danny even answered. Nice. Brad came in with a Karen, but unfortunately 4 seconds after time was up, so it does not count. What was the correct answer?
Vice, which is why this question amused me so much, because they won an Oscar for styling that terrible Dick Cheney hair.
Oh, that's pretty good. All right, so 2 questions left. Question 19.
Question 19. How many gifts did my true love give to me on the 12th day of Christmas?
I believe we did a question like this before, right? We did a similar one.
I think similar.
Yeah, I think it was maybe a different year or a different day.
Yeah.
But remember that all the things are given, so you need to be able to do some math real quick.
None, I'm Jewish. This question's about me, Ian.
Yes.
It's how many gifts my true love gave to me.
So why would Caitlin's true love not give her any presents just because you're Jewish? That seems rude. It's a little self-centered, I'm just saying. Let's see. That is the only movie that actually made me throw up.
I think that's Pink Flamingos.
Vice?
Pink Flamingos.
Oh, the hair was pretty bad. Another additive inverse. 5 golden beers. 78, 78, 99. But what about me? 78, 4,096. Time's up. All right, so let's go to the Zoom. What? We had a version of this was great, and I don't have it written down, but I should. Sometimes we try to go and remember it, and I'm really quite pleased with it. So if next time I have to write it down.
Yeah.
I feel like it was written down on Victor's Facebook account. Either Adam or Victor's Facebook account. And we'll have to go and look at it. It ended with what was it?
Oh, good news.
Yes. It depends on how you interpret the song, though. It is.
Do Christians actually get 12 days of Christmas, or is it like
No.
okay? So like, because we only get like
The
8
religiously,
crazy nights, so I don't really know how many you guys get.
religiously, yes. Presents, no.
Yeah, I was gonna say religiously, yes, it leads up to Epiphany that no one actually thinks about. La la la.
Oh my god, I just thought about it.
Actually, I do that to a partner every Epiphany. I'm like, I have an epiphany. He's like, it was amazing the first time, not in the 5th year.
Has
Yeah,
lightning
The,
just
the
struck
only
your
time
brain?
the 12 days of Christmas actually comes up is when people are discussing when it's appropriate to take down the Christmas decorations.
Never. Decorations can stay up forever.
No.
I-
Especially if you have a
They still
Festivus
have
pole. I
some
leave mine up all year round.
I
That's
love
called a stripper pole.
No, Mordecai.
Tomato,
It is a
tomato.
It's not a partridge and a pear tree. It's a partridge in a pear tree. So the
Like an
gift is
owl
the
in a
partridge.
pine tree.
Yeah, that's true. It's a different one. All
Christmas. Oh, damn it.
time is definitely up. What is the correct answer?
78.
78. So Craig was the first one with that correct. Danny came in with it right. Brad and Nunyabiz all with points on that one. So it is not 376.
You just had
Well, it's a math question, so Emily was not going to be right.
Well, can I ask that it was 8 maids a milkin? So
What
does
were
that
they?
include them and the cow?
Nope.
This is the way I got 376 is that I summed up cumulatively how many gifts you'd have by by and inclusive of the 12th day of Christmas.
Ah,
Nah, but that's not it. It's on the 12th day.
Yeah.
on the
was
12th
question.
day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
Don't worry, Emily. That was
There it is.
25% funny.
The maids,
Yeah,
the maids could have been milking snakes.
What's that?
The maids could have been milking snakes. You never know.
That could be. All right, so
Ow.
giving people is wrong. Brad makes a really good point that the 12 Days of Christmas may be the first song that has to do with human trafficking. So that is very sad in these times. All right, so let's move on to question number 20. The last question. After this, we're going to figure out what the theme is. Hopefully you've been taking notes. We'll be able to know
Looking at you, Craig.
if Craig's been doing it by his face. Oh, yeah, he did. Question 20.
Question 20. Who directed Burt Reynolds and Sally Field in the 1977 film Smokey and the Bandit?
Ooh, so we know Smokey and the Bandit. That's a classic film. But we know that Burt Reynolds was in it. We know Sally Field was in it. Those are the things that we know about it. Who actually directed it, though? That's tough. This is probably an early Steven Spielberg movie, or I don't know. Is this a
Hi, Trey.
Scorsese? This might be. No, is that? It's not. Not sure. Let's see. What do we have? Trey's here. That's nice. The video keeps freezing on you tonight. I'm sorry, Melissa. If you want to join the meeting, maybe that would make it better, and you'd be able to hear us and see us and stuff. Maybe that won't freeze. I'm not sure. But that is something.
Oh, we got a boat going.
Oh, there's a boat happening. We got an armada right now. This is happening. A regatta? I don't know what it would be.
It would be a regatta
Hmm.
or an armada.
One of them. I feel like armadas are ships, where regattas like boats.
No, ricotta's cheese.
Yes. Oh, we have a cheese going on. Everybody's cheesing.
Hal Needham McHal Needhamy face.
All right. All right, so time is up. We're waiting on Facebook here. It will arrive shortly.
Apparently, Trey literally watched the part of this movie where it said the director's name the other day.
All right, time's up. Hopefully Trey got to guess. All right, let's see what we've got. Dom DeLuise. Some people have said Thomas Marvello Riddle. Hal Needham. A lot of people saying Hal Needham. That's an interesting one. Yeah, those are the ones. All right, so what is the correct answer?
It's Hal Needham.
Is it?
It is.
He went on to be an actor in 2001: A Space Odyssey. And what?
Nothing.
No,
I
not
adore
true?
you.
2001 Space Odyssey was before Spooky.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Hmm.
Well, actually, Keith.
This brings up an interesting question that we need to discuss right now, everybody. Time travel. I feel like we've discussed the concept of time travel as to how it would affect a timeline. But here's the thing I've got a question about. And that is, if I go back in time like 6 months, right, to the same place I am now, wouldn't I just be in the middle of space?
Depends on the type of time machine you're using.
What time machine would I need to use?
One that knows how to move you in space as well.
That's not a time machine. That's a space machine.
It can be two things. Things can be two things.
But what I'm saying is we haven't tackled this idea that if I go back 6 months or 2,000 years, I'm not going to show up here 2,000 years. Even if you're in the same frame of reference for inertia, if you were to go back like 2,000 years, you'd at least be like a few inches off because things slow down a little bit and they all, like go closer to the sun and all the what?
Can you read Brad's answer, please?
Sure. Brad's answer says, no, I can't. It depends what altitude. That's a good question. That is.
No, it is not.
What? Is that for the time travel bit or is that for who directed it?
Yes.
I feel like either one is a good question. So
I
there you go,
haven't-
space-time
I
machine.
haven't taken an edible yet tonight. I can't help you on your time thing. That's
Okay.
going to require some heavy duty edible.
No, that's fine. Could you do it possibly in like 2 months when you have an epiphany?
Oh, I know it's a callback joke, Brad. That's why you get this again.
That's a callback sign. All right, those are all the questions, except we have 2 left. First question. Go
Share
for it.
points.
Oh, yeah, let's do our share points. That's very important. So I have to go and
We have one share point already for Ian.
right. I think I have to leave this.
You
which-
must leave that, and then you have to hit the button that says
This is so dumb.
"View as if I am not myself."
View as if I'm not the page, I think is what it is. I can't be another
View as
wasted hour.
visitor.
I have to pretend to be a visitor to see who has shared the show. And we have 4 shares. It looks like we have more than no, that's right.
No, it's 4.
Craig gets a point. and
Craig gets 1 point.
Nico gets a point.
Nico gets 1 point.
Emily gets a point.
Emily gets 1 point.
And I shared. I don't get a point, but that's 5 points that go into the bank as well.
So it's 25 so far because Ian also shared earlier
There
by
we go.
tagging someone,
All right.
which counts as
so
5 points.
That's right. You can definitely share it with a single person, or you can share it on your profile. Now we'll go to the host check. A lot of people hosting. Emily gets a point for hosting.
Got it?
And Mordecai gets a point for hosting. You get a point for hosting.
Ooh,
Old Guy Gaming Time,
excellent.
point for hosting. Check him out. He does some streaming of games. Caitlin does streaming at Princess Fussy Pants, so you can check that out.
Sometimes.
Look at that right down there. Friends of Fear gets a point. That would be Barbine.
Bye-bye.
Trey gets a point, even though he just joined us. Already getting on the board. Patrick gets a point. And Nico gets a point.
Hey, I shared too, or I hosted too.
Doesn't say you hosted.
I typed it in and it started.
I don't know. It doesn't say you're hosting.
Something's wrong with your stuff, man.
It seems weird that it works for everyone else. There's a chance that it only works for people not named Shaggy, but it's more likely that maybe you messed it up. So we got
Nope.
8.
How could I mess it up when it started running?
I don't know. Maybe it stopped. I'm only checking who's hosting as of this
Right
moment.
now.
Yeah. So, all right.
So we have 60 points from tonight, and
60 points
we have
from tonight.
65 points from last time. So we have 125 points.
That's because nobody guessed the theme last time we had a theme. So those points carry over. That's a lot of points, folks. We got 125 points in the running right now. You could win this whole thing. If nobody gets this right except you get all 125 points. If a bunch of people get it, we're going to split it evenly among everybody. We usually round up when it comes to uneven numbers, just so you know. Wait, I shared as a story.
Oh, we can't see those.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It has to be like a public share that shows up in the, like, the way you look at it is it shows up in the alerts down here. That's a good way to know that it's happened. And then you can also look in the Facebook. You'll see at the top, it says there's comments and shares, and it should probably show up there as well. But unfortunately, them's are the rules. But we appreciate it. We do still appreciate it. We just
Who needs rules?
Yeah, no rules.
He's
are
making
terrible.
faces at me again.
There are no rules. Put your shirt back on. There's one rule. Let's.
Damn it, Keith! I'm a designer, not a Facebookologist.
That is true. I'm sorry, Bones. Let's Bones on the outside. Let's go and discuss a trivia theme. So we're gonna put 60 seconds on the clock. You're going to write the theme that you think it is. Now you don't have to get it first. What?
Wait.
Yeah.
I'm saying wait.
Yeah.
You're gonna say more things.
You don't have to get it first. You don't get any extra points for writing it first or anything like that. Everybody that gets it correct gets an equal share of the points. So you may want to think about strategy. Maybe you want to go quickly and throw people off. Maybe you want to wait and see what other people are saying. Maybe you want to wait because you know the right answer and you don't want to give it away. Who knows? But I'm going to count down 60 seconds and we are going to take themes. Hopefully you can get them right. So we're going to start. Let's see. I'm going to go to, what do I want to go to? I'm going to go to the chat. We're going to go to the chat. 60 seconds on the clock starting now. And that's it. Yeah, this is very tricky because
The theme is holiday things.
we haven't guessed already in holiday things. That is it. Based on a small sample size question of one.
car chases.
Car chases. That's good. That could be it. There is a chance. Or mustaches.
Also mustaches.
Yeah.
All right.
No mustache chases.
How was your ride, Trey?
Mm-hmm. All right. 30 seconds left on the clock. 30 seconds. We're going to count down a little bit more here to give you a sense. Eurasian shrubberies. 20 seconds on the clock. It's a holiday movie, man. It was tiring. Yeah, that was happening. That would definitely do it. All the way down to 10 seconds.
See what he did there because there's tires
Because
on a
it's bikes.
bicycle.
Yeah. And we're 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So time's up. We're going over to the Zoom. You do have a few seconds left because we're waiting for Facebook to catch up. But Shakespearean things. Oh, that's good. Fast sweep leader tonight. So I had to go harder than normal. Animals. Animals a good guess. It's a pretty broad topic, so that could be something. This is very interesting. A lot of people waited till the very end to do this, which was very sneaky of it. All right, officially, time is up. No more answers going in. That is it. So this is, before we reveal the correct answer, we're going to go to what the key words were that Caitlin picked out of all of these to give you a sense of what maybe the theme is. Let's see if anybody changes their answers. You don't get points for changing your answer, but you can save face at least. The theme Thursday was a dream. We had Caesar because of Caesar salad. The dream was the nickname. Romeo, one of the alphabet items. Bubble, right? Bubble was the name of the chimp.
Mm-hmm.
Puck, which was what was used in the early hockey games. Shrew, that tiny little shrew. Globe, because we talked about the vile henchmen around the globe. Comedy, we talked about comedy deaths, which were hilarious. That wasn't that question, but it was still something we said. What was that one about? Comedy, 18. Do you remember?
Mm-mm.
No? 12th, which was the 12th Day of Christmas, and then Smokey and the Bandit. Brad says, "Aw, damn it, it's Shakespeare, and my face is not worth saving today." Well, you've saved it anyway. Ian says, "Nope, sticking with shrubberies." All right. There it is, everybody. Those are the hints. The correct answer is...
Shakespeare.
It is Shakespeare. That is right. So a few people got it, actually. Ian was quite close. He was nearly there. If he had gone with Eurasian Shakespeare's, it would have been a lot closer. But shrubbery's kind of similar. Looks like Emily, Patrick, Craig, Danny, Melissa, and Nico all get a share of the spoils, split 6 ways.
And rounded.
So
21.
So that's 20 points plus the 5. 21.
21.
Let's call it 21.
Craig would
Hi,
like a
but-
clarification. Bubble, you may have heard the line double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn, and cauldron bubble.
Mm-hmm.
And bandit is a word invented by Shakespeare.
Oh,
There you go. You've learned
not
something.
know that. I knew he invented like half the words he
Lots
used.
of the words. One
Yes.
of them was bandit.
Mm-hmm.
Did you invent Smokey as well?
I don't
No.
know that he did. He did invent the words Eurasian shrubberies, though. So you get half credit for that.
Oh, good.
Danny, what did you say?
I voted because I was busy texting another board member about someone who I call bitch face for most of the night. So I wasn't paying attention. I was sending off messages every 5 seconds.
Fair enough. I kind of wish that you'd guessed the theme was bitch face, but that's...
I'm super amusing during these board meetings right now about one particular person, and my friend's like, I think this is gonna be a very long rest of the year review, huh? I'm like, look at her face, she's about to say something.
All right, so there, he invented spliff, which is close. Oh, that's good to know. All right, one last question, everybody. In this question, you're going to be able to bet as many points as you would like. You can right now say that you're going to go all in, and we're not going to say your score. We're just going to say that your bet is your entire score. If you don't want to go all in, or you don't want to bet, or you don't want to not go all in and sort of like bet nothing, right? And you want to know your score so that you can decide how much you want to bet, please put that in the chat. Let us know that you want to know your score because you're deciding if you want to, how many you want to actually bet. Ian, obviously a little confused. You can only bet the number of points that you have earned.
Ian's going all in.
So
You said you can bet as many points as you want. That's how many I want to put.
yeah, but you can, if only the ones that you've actually earned. So you were
That's
good up until the zeros.
Okay, well, that's what I'll go with.
All right, you're all in. Looks like we've got Shaggy, who is all in. Little known fact, Snoop Dogg was almost Shakespeare Dog. Interesting. I don't know if you are screwing with me, but that is hilarious. I would have liked some Shakespeare Dog. That would have been great. All right, so Melissa says that is a sweet pup. Nunya Biz is all in. Brad is all in. Emily is all in. Patrick, all in. Trey, all in with 2 points. Melissa, all in. Danny, all in. Ian says he was almost up dog. What's up dog?
I don't know. What's up with you, Doug?
You're welcome.
We still need Mordecai, and I'm assuming Jennifer is no longer playing.
Craig is all in. Nico, all in. So, we're looking for Jennifer and Mordecai. I'm putting 60 seconds on the clock. Mordecai is in. Anybody wants to make any changes? This is the time to do it. I was getting dressed for work for the first 7 months, but now I hit the wall and only wear workup clothes or PJs except for special occasions. Man, you did better than us.
We've been wearing PJs since like day one.
Yeah.
But we're in IT. Nobody expects us to wear actual clothes. They're like, oh, look at you, engineer. You put on pants today.
I was wearing basically like gym clothes from like the first week, and I don't go to the gym. So think of that.
I can't start working unless I have a shower and actually put clothes on. I mean,
bet
I
you can.
t-shirt, but I have to like actually get up and do things.
I believe in you.
I like to shower at night.
I feel like
I
Caitlin
love
does, seriously.
a shirt. I had to go to church yesterday. I'm like, shit. I have to like put clothes on and look like I give a shit.
All right, everybody has got their name or their mounts locked in. This is our final question. I will recommend anyone who does have Zoom meetings to put a shirt on. It's just a little awkward when you don't have one on, even if it's not showing.
Gray respects my night showering. I find a hot shower in the evening to be relaxing.
Mm-hmm. A cold shower in the morning wakes you right
Not
up.
relaxing.
Mm-hmm. Let's go with our final question. I meant to do this, by the way. We're going to go category. I totally forgot to do this. If anybody wants to change.
That's not the right category.
No, it's not.
Nope.
Why don't I have that? What is the right
I
one?
don't know. Do you have the right question?
Apparently, I would assume not. Everybody, let's just talk to the people on Zoom for a hot second and find out what they're up to. Let's see. The category. Oh, that is the category. That's not what I wanted to do. Go back to Zoom.
Hiring a board member who did not show up to our board meeting tonight.
Oh,
Yes, and letting her know about bitch face.
that sounds bad.
Leave that board member alone. That you know why they missed the meeting and let him be.
No, because she never shows up to any of my committee meetings on time.
Well, this time she just didn't show, so she wasn't rude.
That was
I've been
lovely.
entire
Not
time.
being there.
Up, up, up.
You know, believe this or not, Emily, some people on my board like me. Not many.
Or do they think that you have nice hair?
They have pet my head before when it was shaved, yes. They have pet it.
That could be
Lovely.
rough. All right, so I have fixed
Not
this.
Meetings in general.
This is good. We've
Is the
solved
correct,
it.
is the correct,
I thought we
is the
had
correct
this
answer
ready.
shrubbery?
So the category is. How do I go to the category?
Shrubbery.
I have
Get
to
out of
go-
studio mode.
Get out of that. Category is.
Totally
That's what we want.
Shrubbery. Shrubbery.
Final category is games.
If you want to change what you're in for,
Yes, I meant to put this while we were doing our betting, but if anybody wants to change their bet, you should have gotten the category before you did it. But the answer, the category is games.
so let's give them like 30 seconds
30 seconds.
to change your vote. Nico's talking, but we can't hear
Dun,
Nico.
Dun 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 boom
Dun, dun.
boom. It's a 60-second song because they do the second part of it. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So if you do just the one part of it, it's 30
30
seconds.
seconds.
All right, there we go. Nobody has decided to change, so we're going to move on to the actual question. Here it is. Final question. A chance for you to be able to double your score. You'll have 60 seconds on the clock starting now.
How many points is the letter K worth in a game of Scrabble?
Oh my goodness. You have a K, it's sitting there on your board. You want to play it. I know we're going to get a few people who are going to actually Caitlin on you right now.
Oh,
Because it's going to be double word score and triple letter
yeah,
scores.
just the letter on the little tile.
Yes.
What does it say?
What does it say on the tile other than the letter K? That's what we want to know. There's the letter K and a number. We need the number. Ian wants to know if we're talking about ketamine.
I'm not talking about ketamine.
No. 20 seconds left on the clock. We've got a boat starting.
There's a boat.
Some people have jumped off that boat. Craig has jumped off the boat.
Potassium.
Potassium. Yes. Trey has gone with 42.
Give me the atomic number of potassium, please.
Atomic number of potassium. Time is up. We'll wait for Facebook to catch up, although I'm not sure that we've got a ton. Oh, no. Nunya Biz is over on Facebook, but has already answered. So I don't know that we have anybody else over on Facebook who we need to wait for, but fair is fair. I feel like those are the rules in case somebody has joined us
Them's the
all of a
rules,
sudden.
y'all.
They would have had no points in which to gamble, but that's not the point. The point is that we are consistent, that we work hard to make a trustworthy game that people want to be a part of. And now time's up, so go to hell. Let's find out. You know,
I have to do some
5.
accounting, so you just keep people busy.
Okay. So it looks like 5 is the most sought after number here. We've got a 4 and a 3. 42 feels high. I'm not familiar with any of the tiles having 2 digits on there. Is there an 11 or a 10 maybe? But maybe. But a 42 seems very, very high. God forbid you get on a triple letter score or a triple word score with a 42. You've won the entire game. So I feel like that's not correct. I'd also like to point out that Trey has not actually given us the atomic weight of potassium. So after we asked for it.
All right, you can stop delaying now. I'm good.
Q is 10. That's good to know. Okay, Z2. Okay, so it does go to 10, but not to 42. Is the correct answer 5?
Yes.
No. I'm sorry, everybody got it wrong because it is Sir 5. All right, that's it, everybody. That's the entire show. All we have to do is now crown a winner. While Caitlin is doing all the math and everything, I'm going to go over all of the other business. So don't forget, you can subscribe and follow us on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Although a lot of people are rolling over onto Twitch, it's faster. And when we don't have enough people, we do have some trivia that sometimes we do, but it needs Twitch to work. So you may want to catch us there, if you know what I mean. Also, if we ever have to cancel a show, we're going to post that up on our social media. That's A Wasted Hour on Twitter and Another Wasted Hour on Instagram and Facebook. So go do that now. And on Facebook, you can also join us in our super secret group called Another Wasted Group. It's got pictures of puppies and kittens and prizes that people have won. So it's pretty cool. And if you have any ideas or suggestions for the show, we take it there and see how we can make the show better.
Oh, kitty. Is that Pan or Hook?
This Hook.
Hi, Hook.
There's another kitty, too.
Oh, which one's that?
All kitty.
Is that Oberon?
Yep, that's Oberon. And there's the puppy who's decided to maybe take a nap after
Maybe
all.
melting out of her doggy bed.
Also, all of this show came because I had been doing a podcast for almost 3 years, and there was some trivia on that, and we obviously couldn't have guests anymore because, you know, pandemic and everything. It's very funny. There's trivia. There's some crazy news from around the internet, and we interview a local area musician or artist from the DC area. People you've probably never heard of, but who are very talented. So go check that out. There's like 140 episodes. It's all free. You'll get exposed to music you've probably never heard of before, and it's quality stuff. Go check that out. It's available anywhere podcasts are available. Just search for Another Wasted Hour, and give us a rating if you really like it, you know, stars, reviews, those types of things. We'd appreciate it. And subscribe. That helps us grow. That's all that we've got for that. I think it's time that we declare a winner. Who is the winner of today's contest?
The winner for tonight, who will be getting a prize from Danny, is Patrick.
Patrick! Congratulations, Patrick. Well done. So there you go. Danny, you have a task ahead of you. You have to purchase something for Patrick that is, I don't know. It's probably going to be made of fire. That's my guess.
Hey,
At least
Emily.
you already know the address.
Yes.
Emily, do you still have the link to the ridiculous survey?
Facebook messaged me that, right?
Yes, I did.
Yep.
Will you give it to Patrick and make him fill it out?
Give that to Patrick and make him fill it out.
It's not a baby kitty thing.
And watch him as he does it, just because
Will
he'll
do.
make good faces.
Because he'll get a really great gift because I followed Emily's Chris and she got a really great gift. for
See?
me.
There you have it. All right, so there you go, Patrick. If you'd like to put a acceptance speech in the chat, you're welcome to do that. We will read it out loud for you. We're not really doing the color thing anymore because
I get to pick the color.
yeah, because Caitlin has decided she's the queen of all colors, and that is about it. Otherwise, we don't have a lot of other things to go over. Did everybody have a good time? How did Zoom work out? Yeah, not too much different than when we had it just blaring all the time on the show.
A little more controlled.
Yeah, it did feel a little more controlled.
I know I have to be reined in from time to time.
No, you have really
No.
great hair. So
Thanks, buddy.
Your teeth are so white.
bless his heart.
Lighting is great.
Patrick does have an acceptance speech. Would you like to give it?
I'd like to thank the Academy, my fans, and all the people that said I would never make it. Look at me now,
Lou.
Lou.
Look at me now. There you go. So everybody say goodnight to all of your friends on Twitch and Twitter, Twitch and Facebook and YouTube and everybody else. We will meet you all again at 7 o'clock. All right, on Thursday, next Thursday. Put it on your calendar like clockwork. Oh, yes.
Next Thursday is Thanksgiving.
Oh, should we do it anyway?
Maybe we do like a just happy hour, grab a trivia book
Maybe
for
so.
an hour.
What we can do, what if we do our other trivia? We can do that.
Okay.
We can do a shorter other trivia. We'll just do it for maybe an hour since people might need time away from their families. And we obviously can't actually get together. It might be nice to get together. So yeah, I'll throw together a bunch of quiz questions from our other ones. That means next week, 7 o'clock, we're going to be here, but you're going to need to be on Twitch. So make sure you sign in on Twitch because we're not going to be streaming to Facebook or YouTube because they can't participate in that trivia. So make sure you do that. That's about it. So everybody until Thursday, 7 o'clock, everybody stay safe, stay healthy. Please take the precautions you need to. There's a wave of stuff happening. We obviously don't want you to be sick. And so, do your precautions. Stay inside, do your things. And for all the people who can't do that because your jobs depend on you and you got to be there, we appreciate the sacrifice that you're making. Again, until Thursday at 7 o'clock. Thanksgiving, we will be back here. What is the final word of the show?
Obsequious.
So, if you like rocks, you'll really...
That's not what that means.
It's a type of rock.
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
The black one. I'm
No,
pretty sure.
that's obsidian.
Oh, but it is awfully obsequious looking.
Nope. That's not what that means.
Tastes obsequiously.
Nope.
It has
It's not going to work.
13 obsequiouses on the 13th day of Christmas.
No.
What does it mean?
It means servile. Extremely obedient.
Rocks are pretty obedient. They'll do whatever you... Yeah, you can throw them. Just saying. Anyhow, that is it, everybody. I don't have any other things, right? Is there anything I'm missing? I don't think so.
No.
That's it. Everybody have a great night. We'll see you on Thursday. Take
Goodbye.
care. Bye.